This is my 1981 Porsche 928. It is not an S. The S's did not come to the US. In 1981, it is a competition package. That's why it has the front and rear spoilers on it that they added to make it look like an S before they offered them in the US. A year or two later, when they made it a 4.7 liter, that became the S in the US. This is a 4.5 8 valve, a non-interference engine, a little bit simpler, a little bit cheaper to work on. This has aftermarket 18-inch wheels, probably a pretty big bump from the originals, which were probably 15 or 16-inch phone dials. It's got 265 tires on the back, and I believe 245 on the front. Had this for a few months now. I'm just getting used to it still. It's a blast to drive on the road. It's got upgraded brakes from an S4. It's got a short throw shifter and an aftermarket shift knob, aftermarket steering wheel. Can't say I'm a big fan of. Probably should switch it out to a different aftermarket steering wheel at some point. It's got the standard old Porsche cracked dash. No big deal. Someday maybe I'll get the interior redone, because it's got old carpet on the doors. Vinyl seats, at least I hope they're vinyl, because if this is leather, this is the hardest leather I've ever seen in my life. No rear AC in the older cars. It's got 122,000 miles on it, and the stupidest horn ever. I'm gonna have to switch that out. It's got an aftermarket stereo. It's got an analog clock, which I really like those better than the later ones. Old carpet on the door. Coin holder, in case you need someplace to put them, because you're probably not going to fit anything in here because it holds tapes. And I don't have a tape player. It does have a sunroof. It works, although that loses some headroom for me. Let's take a look at the engine. The old school Spider intake manifold, upgraded strut tower brace. It's got an aluminum reservoir fluid for, can't remember what reservoir that is. It's got an upgraded aluminum radiator. Let me fire it up for you. Got an aftermarket stainless steel catback exhaust. It's also got some old Pony coilovers on it. All in all, some nice upgrades. This car was stored indoors in Canada, not driven in the winter. Got a little bit more exposure to the cold now than I'm in Virginia. Had a fuel filter, not a filter leak, actually the intake filter, old seal basically was falling apart. Had to replace that. It was a pretty easy fix. And then power steering's leaking a little bit, probably the temperature change. As you see, my hood shocks are getting a little worn. I've already got replacements, but haven't gotten around to putting them on yet. The previous owner told me it was original color, but it has been repainted. Windows are tinted. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. There'll be more videos on this car in the near future with some comparisons between a couple other vehicles. Subscribe if you like what you see. Thanks.